Visionary Dreamcasters Minecraft with Vypran. Yes, I'm here. Or am I? We shall see. We shall see. Let's see if YouTube is allowing me to upload videos tonight. Could be possible, maybe not. We just don't know yet. I don't have a clue. I has no clue. So yeah, just playing around, working on the library tonight to see if this is even going. It is not going. I am definitely not streaming. Holy crap. So I guess no streams from me. There must be something up between my PlayStation, YouTube, and all that. Maybe they'll pop up later. Maybe I've been banned and I don't know it yet. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna head across to check out to see if I can actually see this on the website itself. So please bear with me as I run through all the tests, the checks, you know, because this is a test. This is a test. See, look there, it's saying that those other things were on there, just somehow, some way. I can't see them. So if you are watching and commenting, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. PlayStation is just not my friend today. Yep, it's definitely saying I'm offline, apparently. Totally not though. Everything's good. I haven't got any bad messages. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not allowed to talk to people according to YouTube. There was some wacky things coming up on my channels as I was going through looking at things. Like it kept telling me about the rules and regulations of chatting. I don't think I've broken them as far as I'm concerned, but I suppose YouTube has the last word on those. Understandable, of course. But yeah, part of the broadcasting situation is I get the most fun out of it by commenting, commenters and questions, that sort of thing. So it's kind of stripping a little of the fun out of the situation. Oh, wrong one. So I'll just build. I've only got a few minutes anyway. It is getting late in the day. Sun's going down, big fella. Oh yeah. What am I looking for? This. There we go, that should give us a little more space to get up to this level. And I've got the basics down for the next level. Yeah, cool. Okay. So I've just got to decide now, how am I going to do this? I think I deleted those on the other side here. Those corner pieces. And just put in, yeah, I did. just put in those on the side. What is this happening here? Why does that look weird? It doesn't look much better. I was hoping to put something like this here, wasn't I? Ta-da! Let's see if I've got any slabs of this stuff. No, of course not. Why would I have slabs? I'm very low on that. Okay. And that's 2 blocks in. That means this one is going to be built up like so. One more. And straight across, isn't it? With staircases though. Hey. Oh, what the fuck? So yeah, I'm back into swearing again. Whoops. I'll try not to. As best I can. But yeah, after playing Gran Turismo, it does make me rage a little bit, a fair bit, a lot. Yeah, let's just call it what it is. I rage a lot on that game. I don't like making mistakes, and I'm definitely prone to making a few mistakes in that. Corners, corners, corners. Yep, this one. I might need... Oh, this is where it's going to be a roof. This one is going to be the tall... Yeah, this is going to be the tall one here, so that's actually needing to be 4 blocks. Because on top of this, it's going to be something different. They're going up there. Oh man. This happens every day. Oh, girls. Girls. Love my girls. They're absolutely nutballs crazy though.
Why don't you just come? Why don't you get up there early? It's why they counted.
Yeah.
You know, the packets say, and it's on top of those.
Yep.
Just a flavoured H to go. It's not an H to go. It's those like, there's a purple one. You got me it last time. It was like, it was dragon fruit. Yeah, that's that horrible one I got. It's not the same brand. It's the bottle. I'm gonna go find the water bottle that we have of that. I don't really care. Just write something on. I don't. Please. Yeah, but you're gonna get the wrong one.
Oh dear. So yeah, I wish I could watch and see if anybody was messaging, but I can't. Because this has got to be a hard case. Yeah, it still doesn't think I'm. It still doesn't think I'm broadcasting. Oh no, that's so funny. Yeah, it's not until afterwards that I can see it. Oh, that is so weird. That is so weird. It did come up on YouTube Studio though, so whatever the hell that is going on there, I don't know. Maybe I can't live stream anymore. I don't know. I've offended too many trolls, perhaps. lot. Hold up just 1 second there. That I don't know about. I think it's right. Concrete time. Oh, that's going to be a tiny little window, isn't it? It's raw being an egg.
Standing in front of my feet so I can't walk.
Okay, darling. I'll be up there soon. Seeing as YouTube is being a complete tosspot. Complete and utter hairy ballsack. What did I do, YouTube? What did I do to offend you? To look minus that and plus these. So I didn't do that there. Let's do it here with a few of these, shall we? That one's not visible. And this is supposed to be altered. That is going to be altered, yep. down there and get those steps. Steps are expensive. Completely forgot last time. Probably lost a few. Yeah, I'm not ignoring everybody. I just can't see my own stream. I don't even know if it's there. I don't know why you would be able to see it if I can't see it. It's kind of self-defeating. But if it's not streaming and you can't see it, then what does it matter? It's just going to upload later. Because on top of that, it might even be, you might not even be able to live chat anyway, so that's the long and short of that. Oh, I can do it this way, can't I? Oh, no, I can't. I can do it this way. Next one is here. And finally, along was the wall. Didn't need that last one, did I? You idiot. You idiot. Down you go. That's why there was 6 there. Hunt for the Red October? No. Hunt for my blingin' steps here. There's one. Any others? Did any of you survive? Did you survive my beautiful steps? No. No, we did not. We were all killed. We were all mortally wounded. Oh, but you are wounded. Caught up with that board dude today. He was playing Empyrean. What he designated as an underrated space game. It looked pretty awesome. Bit of diplomacy, bit of reading involved, so it brings you back to the old school times of word games, text games, which I really enjoyed because, you know, I can read. I know these days reading is, oh dang, it's not one of those things. Oh look, I've stuffed that up completely. Let's undo that and that and that. I really did enjoy a good reading game. Those text games, Get Lamp, that sort of thing. So if you're into that sort of stuff, one of the good games, good movies to watch at the moment, or at least interact with, because it is an interactive movie. A movie called Bandersnatch. It's part of the Black Mirror series. And if you enjoyed Black Mirror, you'll probably enjoy this one. It does mess with your head, but there is a deeper meaning to it. I won't give it away. If you are really interested, you'll have to probably leave a comment on this video and maybe I'll see it tomorrow. And I can tell you a bit more in person when YouTube is back up and running at full capacity. Because right now it is not doing its thing. Am I out of that black powder? I am. Let's go get some black powder. Oh, we're getting close, but that's alright. That is so alright. I think there's just enough to do this entire building. Oh, it's going to shoot me off here and kill me tonight. What could it be? What could it possibly be? So, basic, streamlined survival building. I've tried to go ahead and, I'm not really explaining how or why I'm doing this, but it should be self-explanatory. I found this to be one of the easier ways to go about building something of this stature without, use of scaffolding. Obviously, scaffolding is an amazing tool that they have added to PlayStation 4 recently, and I was very impressed with it, just like how very impressed I was with messing that right up. So let's try that again without the wrong block being chosen, and we shall continue this mission around the top in the middle of the night. Did I block? Oh, I didn't dig those up. So yeah, one of the main tricks to not falling off in the middle of the night is also just sleeping and not building at night. But apparently I'm saying screw that, and here I am at the top of a 2-story building trying to build in the middle of the night. I'm sure things will go swimmingly though, of course. Now, what did I do on that side? I did that, which looks weird. It looks totally weird. Okay, so 1, 2, and then I put one down and there. Oh, well. Well. Oh, 1, 2, 3 it was. Indeed. Let's put one here. Now, what did I do? I just made a square. Holy crap. I'm totally wrong here. Something is not correct. Yes, something indeed is not correct. Maybe it's you. These are all in the right spot, aren't they? Yeah. It's just there, it changes. I think this side is different to that side. I'm going to have to assess that before I go ahead and finish there. So, with all that said and done, let's get down. probably get some rest, like in real life. Treader totally needs rest, doesn't rest. Crazy Vypran. You've gone completely insane. Completely and totally insane. See here, can we do this? Hey, not like this. Not like this. Hook a brother up with some stairs, man. Hook a brother up with some stairs. I watched a little bit of a Rico Jake today, and I caught up with Nugget 80 Poba on the first stream that I have caught live ever. That was fun. That was a fun stream. She was playing Paladins, which is seemed to be a free version of Overwatch. Very similar in nature, gameplay, graphics, the whole lot. Was it's as if ripping other games off is a thing these days. Not sure why that would be a thing, but okay, that was dumb. That was dumb. Hold up. Hey. Rico Jake was playing some Minecraft. He had mini games. Was it today? Was that today? Yeah, I did see him for a bit of mini games. I heard that Blaine's in a bad way, so Blaine Bradford, thinking of you, buddy. You too, Memphis Rich. Always on my mind. Hope things are turning out well. I know you must be, if you're feeling well enough, you must be really enjoying spending time with your lovely daughter. Brand new into this world, this wonderful world. If you look at it through rose-colored glasses. If you don't, you understand that the reality of the situation, the utter gravity of the situation in which we've found ourselves living in these interesting times. Cool, that's looking good. Now I will be surprised if I have enough stone blocks to complete this building, because there's one more level. I know I'm going to make it with the black blocks, or at least I'm so darn confident about it that it better bloody work. Is this the one? Is this the one I want to do? What did I do on this side? I just completely left out the middle pillar and put it on there. So let's go and do that again. Let's go and do this one again right about here. Because yeah, as you can tell, it's a little easier when you go top and bottom. Make sure they line up. It's just about making, using your eyes to figure out exactly where they line up. And it just takes a little practice. It's not as if I did that overnight. I messed that up 100,000 times before I could sort of just look off the edge and go, hey, it goes here. Once you get used to it though, it's all good. It's all good. What the Fraggle Rock? Fraggle Rock. What the hell did I do there? What the hell did I do there? What the hell did I do there? Oh my god. I don't make it easy on myself. Just make it easy on yourself. What's that? What is this? That one there, is that correct? I think so. Yeah, one outside and then it steps in one. So you make a square, fall down the hole, and pat yourself on the back for being so awesome, and then run back to where you're supposed to be. Let's make a square on the wall, shall we? So let's see if we can do this. I'm totally fudging it. Actually, no. Put in these. That way you've got the corner blocks to go off. Otherwise, you're making double work for yourself, making that a little bit harder. We don't need to do that. The simpler the better, especially when you're building something huge. You don't want to fall off things like I just did. No, you don't really want to make extra work for yourself. That was probably where I was going with that before I went backwards on, started backpedaling through there. See ya. Love the show. Sweet. Back inside. Back upstairs. One more set of stairs. Put them all in a spirals just so it makes it easier to get up and down them. You know, it's just holding one direction. I must say though, I didn't really go about it in the best way, as in, I think in a few places the spirals go in opposite directions. So instead of turning to the right, some are turning to the left. But, oh well, a bit of variation never killed anybody, I suppose. No, I've never died from it. Why did I do that? Because I'm crazy. I wanted to do that. Ta-da! And then let's do it again here. Except this time with the dirt block there. I might need some more of that later. And finally this one. Oh dear, I left the bottom one out. So far, so good. So far to latito. Oh, it was so wonderful having my beautiful daughters, Flame Girl and Jazzy Bubble, hanging out with me on stream yesterday. I know, I need to get a third controller. I know, don't hassle me about it. It is just, we do have a third controller, but it happened, it just so happened, another child was using that one. So technically speaking, we were stuffed. We were stuffed. And man, imagine how small the screen would be on a phone when you got 3 different screens going at the same time. Oh my god, it's crazy. You know, most people, you know, I don't enjoy watching split screen, but hell, it's about fun with my kids too, so. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. You can always chat and ask questions and get ideas and stuff like that. Is that? Yes, indeed it is. Let's grab that back and let's put this over here, even though we can't quite do that. easier. Oh, how many left? Oh, this one. So far, how many days? That's been 3 days. Oh, crap. A doodle. Gonna need to use that. Check a couple here. And let's go this way about it. Did we get them all? No, it didn't. Pokemon. So let's grab that one. There, thank you. Did you come into here? No, you didn't. I did not pick you up. You bounced out the other side. You evil, evil piece of concrete. How dare you? Of all the times when I needed you not to do that, you even did it. So yes, we have the final fight, the final area. Cool, cool. But this is such a hard build to do in the dark, so I'm going to cheat once more and sleep. It's only when I'm working outside that I sleep every night. When I'm working inside or on a redstone build or something, I don't sleep until I have to dodge phantoms, and then I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. It sounds to me like it's a good time to sleep. Okay, let's see if we can copy this. 3 windows there, 4 windows there. Do. Oh, I could use the glass, right? Oh. Oh, turn it into concrete first, you womble. You crazy person. And then, was it? Yep, alright. This one. Those 2. That one needs to be a full stone brick. Then these join up. So yeah, looks like I am going to run out for the top level. But things could be worse. Things indeed could be worse. What did I do there? Did I just go straight around the corner on that one? Alright. Well, let's hope. Symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back and sort that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Which means that goes there. And that gets changed for a stair. Jeez, how did I do that wrong? So that has a solid foundation under it. Let's see why. I'll hopefully not notice it. He says that, and then he realizes he's gonna notice. I'm gonna notice, aren't I? So right in that corner. So 4 by 4. Which means this one is the 4th and final. So we'll do that. Whoops. So that one won't get wet when I do these 3. Yep, like that's gonna work. And you put it there. Pow. Bit of this action right there. Tap tap the block there, and not there. Let's go straight up. Drop a couple of these in. It's all repeating patterns, but this is how you make a themed build, folks. You just do the same thing over and over again. People are like, how do you make that stuff, Vypran? And I'm like, I just build it one block at a time, and this is what I mean, one block at a time. It's like when people are asking me, how do you build those amazing sandcastles? I'm like, well, what I do is I take the sand from where I don't want it and I put it where I do. And they look at me with a stunned mullet face on, and I laugh my head off because it is exactly what I do. There is no special technique, aside from spending 30 years honing your ability to use your freaking eyes, which most people don't do. I have mentioned this on stream, and it does wind me up, because everybody has inside them the innate ability to create and imagine. They have inbuilt abilities to see, yet at the same time they don't take full advantage of the very small range of vision that we do possess, because it can do a lot more than they sort of lead you to believe. Your body is amazing. It can do amazing things, and you should never underestimate the power of that. But I don't think people underestimate it. I just don't think they have that whole superhero complex. I was kind of born with that we could be more than what we're told we are, and so on and so forth. We could push ourselves beyond the limits described to us by every situation in life. We could always grow to become more than the sum of our parts. What are you doing, Vipe? You're doing it here. Doing it right. Okay, where was that oddly placed crafting table? Perfect. Ooh, way too many. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll be able to consolidate those. I should be happy about that. Don't like that the floor is so low here. Because then it's not going to match the others. But because of the way I've built the building, things are going to be a little odd. I wanted a specific shape. It has no redstone there's no real redstone going in here. I might put in a couple of secret doors, secret staircase entrances. But I will do that at a later stage, because most of these are more than large enough to house a hidden door contraption. And I've also used the diagonal walls, so they're also they are wonderful for hiding a door behind, a couple of pistons behind, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is very reminiscent, actually, playing live streaming like this, because this is how I started, actually, live streaming. There would be nobody watching, or at least I had no idea what was going on, so when they were watching, I wasn't too sure. But I did find out very early that if you go, oh, somebody's watching, they'll instantly leave. So I stopped doing that. I stopped calling out, oh, look, we've got this many people in chat. It just made people leave. Either that, or it's just a strange coincidence that every time I said something about it, people would start leaving. But yeah, I think, how long did it take? Like 2 months to get maybe 5 people watching at once, and it was just amazing. It was an amazing time. I think my high score, if you could say that, is actually something like 23. I think I had max 23 people watching it once upon a time. Thanks to amazing people like Skyheart Demon, King Wicked, War Duck, Mr. Crow at one stage. Got a few people to come and say hi. You know, it wasn't just, you know, it really had very little to do with me and a lot to do with the people that I support and am enthusiastic about the work that they do. But yeah, it's kind of novel, I should say. I wouldn't say I prefer it, but it is novel. Indeed. And again, what is today in America? It is bloody Tuesday? Tuesday. So I'm Wednesday here, Wednesday, as I used to love to say as I was spelling it out when I was, 2 and 3, 4, trying to spell the word Wednesday, but I keep getting it wrong, so I had to pronounce it to myself silently as Wednesday. That helped me get it right. And the rest is history. So this one needs to go up another level. Let's see if we got these blocks on us. Yes, we do. We've got a few. Didn't mean to rhyme, but that's what happens from time to time. Yes, beware of random rhyming situations when you are watching my streams. But of course, you won't be watching a stream, as far as I can tell. You'll be watching a playback. But those other ones did get 8 views, so somebody was watching. Somebody was watching out there. I know I couldn't watch it, so it wasn't me, for a change. I usually am at least one of the views, because seeing as PlayStation Network has not been uploading the chat from PSN Live and all that. My robot lady is on strike. It's like crazy. But I've seen it working for other people, so there is something definitely wrong, and it's just me. Maybe it's some settings on my PlayStation, maybe I've used too much RAM, I don't know. None of those make sense, because I haven't changed my settings since last broadcasting. And how many weeks? It's usually a couple of weeks when the robot lady goes down. Usually a couple of weeks. She is a fickle lady. She needs to pull herself together. Get back to work. I miss the robot lady that reads out my stuff. Hey, try to put it in the right place, Vypran. You're not making this easier on yourself. Like, way overusing these blocks. I could have gotten away with a whole bunch of slabs there. Yeah, I could have gotten away with slabs and would have left a little bit more room, but maybe it'll work to my advantage later on. Do I need those in the corners? This is going to be roof, so no, I don't need those in the corners. This is going to be roof. It's only here in the center that I'm going to need it. This will be a hallway, so this will be higher. So will that one. That area in the center there is going to go up one higher. Yeah, so this whole area can be blocked off. Forgive the pun. Ay, 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 ay. I might have to submit to Idiots Anonymous after that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. too high. We're getting there. Oh, well, while I'm down here, let's get the blocks that I need. What else? It's another stack of these. And let's make some staircases. Do I need staircases? Yeah, I need one more set of stairs. And I think to myself, do I need some more stairs? Ooh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Need those stairs. Yeah, go. Oi, did I do it again? I did it again. I'm going way too many blocks high. I usually put them 3 high above the ground. It just makes sense. If the light source level is 15, then it's if it's a radius, then that makes sense to me. It'll radiate 15, the most blocks across the floor. But then when I'm in a cave or something, I usually space them 3 to 4 blocks away from one another, just to make damn sure I don't get creeped up on. Let's see how comfy that is. Oh, it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight. We're going to replace those with steps when I get some. Then we're going to put a little wall barrier around there. Maybe block that area off. Now, I like to have everything accessible, so I won't be doing that. I won't wind up doing that. You're gonna need some torches here, buddy. Where are you gonna put them? Get them to match. Otherwise your OCD will go crazy. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Do-do-do. Crazy. Do-do-do. How do I know the song's that old? How does it happen? Why did I decide to change that? Because I think that other positioning looks better. Eek. Pull it together, Vibe. You're failing, man. You're falling off the edge of awesome. Do not fall off the edge of awesome. It's a long way down. It truly is. Right. Over here, let's try to use the same template. One on the outside there, and these are 3, so one can go there. Haha. Oh yes. See, now we're sort of seeing what it is going to look like. I might even go as far as to put some wood oak stairs around these corners, just to blend out and tie the black together. Maybe around the floors also. Bit of wood. Maybe it's that the dark oak that I should use as the joining pieces to match the bottom layer in some way, shape or form. It might look awesome. I do need to put in library, bookshelves as well, so we'll see how that goes. I want to leave enough space to do that. I keep thinking I'm so damn hungry. I must have worms or something, because I'm just starving all day long. I had a mean breakfast with buddy HSV Crazy. He helped me out and took me down to get a new alternator today for my car, because it's blown up. And we removed the old one and installed the new one. So I said, man, that's awesome stuff. Thanks for helping out. I'm I'll cook you breakfast. So yeah, we had just bacon and egg, homemade bacon and egg McMuffins and hash browns, tomatoes, mushrooms. I couldn't find the courgettes. Like, oh my god, I thought I bought enough courgettes for like a whole week, and then I'm realizing what I need to do is grow my own damn courgettes, because I go through those things so quickly, so damn quick. They just evaporate. It's like watching ice evaporate on a hot day. That's how quickly I go through courgettes. Sweet, sweet. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's keep going. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, and that one can be. Is that the steps? That's the steps one. So let's remove that again. And that is how we want it to look. That's how we want it to function. This can go. Yep. Now we've got a nice solid looking building carved right through to morning time. Let's save that there. I would be amazed if everybody's having a great old time in the chat, even though I'm not there or not able to listen. That would amaze me. But I think the latter would be more apparent. I mean, more likely, which would be that chat isn't even working and my stream is not streaming, which is sad. But oh well. Stuff happens, you know. Nobody to take the blame. Sometimes things are updating. You know, there might be a big update going on. YouTube might be closing down for good. Who knows? I doubt it. Everybody else is streaming. Because if I go and look online and see who else is streaming, I just haven't got any notifications. I usually would around this time. So that is weird. But then again, I have set my notifications not to pling during my sleep period, my sleeping hours. So there probably is people live streaming right about now. Yeah, look, Fortnite, playing with this Gamer Girl, Post Media, SP2 Boys, you know, what again? Who else? Corey, anybody that I really get into. Those are all, you know, those are all new ones that I'm looking over their channels going, okay, what do you do? Is that fun? Do I enjoy it? Yeah, but that's it. Boy Wonder, he dropped in a few times. Let's go see what that's like. I think that stream has ended. Yeah, that stream has ended. Like started and, oh no, it's live. It is live. Weird though, weird. Strange things are happening. Strange things are afoot. Nobody's got any, oh yeah, it seems nobody has any comments on their streams too, so maybe it's a platform-wide failure. Be easy enough to check if I just get in here and skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, look, at least he's, you know, you can see how many people are actually watching and stuff. I've got 0 and 0 because yeah, see, 0 and 0 because it's not even showing me on YouTube right now. Holy crap. So yeah, strange night for streaming. I was very keen to do it tonight. For what reason though? I don't know. I just, sometimes I feel like doing it. Sometimes I don't. And then I do it anyway and I'm like, oh, I didn't really enjoy it, but you know. Oh well. Oh crap, really? Really? Really, Steve? You can't pick that up? Alright. let's get a start in here, and then figure out that we're going to run out of blocks. Yay. Let's do it again. We'll go, okay, let's start placing blocks, and then, oh no, I ran out again. CF64 is going to be enough to finish this layer. Yeah, if I use these two, I can put redstone in the top, you know, like maybe some flashing lights or something. You know, it is just a library though, so. But leaving room for possibilities is always a good idea, in my perspective, in my opinion. Just because, you know, I like to be able to change things up and adapt things without too much fuss. I want to fuss about having to break a whole bunch of blocks just to replace them. Oh look, and it's rain time. Oh yeah, raining. Okay, now, who has noticed the problem? Okay, there is a problem with the way I've placed all these blocks. Oh no, there's not. There's a staircase. Okay, I was thinking, oh man, I've totally messed this up. I don't have a staircase down. Let's go grab those. And finally, the rest of these, because man, that was dumb not bringing the whole stack, huh? Oh, am I to, those are the last three. Yeah, I totally can't finish the top layer. But at least I'll be able to get a good look at what's going on here once I get back up the top and finish this layer. Then I can go have a look to see what I have achieved with this build so far. It is one of the larger ones. Footprint-wise, yeah, footprint-wise, it is one of the larger builds on the map so far. It is not going to be the tallest by any means. That is going to be the castle tower beyond the observatory. However, it is but a library. It is just a library. So it didn't need to be massively impressive, but this is where I'm going to stick in, well, this is where I'm going to put a whole bunch of those cartographers, librarians, and that sort of thing. I'm going to try and split them all up, all these villages, into their different areas. So that should be a challenge in itself. Because I've got the, you know, these villages down there in the villager breeder. I kind of made it central to the village area. The marketplace, the mixed marketplace is going to be there, which is going to be the first place I'll be taking them to, where I'll have a whole lot of stalls and, you know, whatnot, all in, spread out over a couple of areas, a couple of streets, 2 layers, 2 tiers of buildings, layered through like an old stony path through there, because we'll have the road and then we'll have the streets. So the road is for main transit, which might even end up getting a rail cart along the center just for fun, given that I can get an iron golem farm going. But I have not yet been able to master the iron golem concept, but that is part of the reason I'm still playing Minecraft, and I'm, you know, yeah, those future challenges are what really keep me going at this game. And you could say perhaps that I'm even procrastinating just doing all this stuff, really. But I feel like I'm achieving the goals of the level, which is to build a town, a village, a marketplace with villages, and then populating the town itself with villages also. So they will be inside these buildings. I will have to install a few doors in each of these, but only once I've used the village breeder to the max. I've really got to, you know, bring a few out at a time, which means I need to talk to Pink Shade about how he did his, or actually go back and watch a few hours of his builds to try and find those. Because I like the way he designed his. Obviously, there are mumbo jumbo's designs. I just couldn't find the one that I wanted the last time I went in there. So with these, I'll need some dirt, because what I'm going to do for the roof is actually build up the basic shape out of dirt, so then I can just lay my staircases on top, and then finally at the end I will go through and dig out the dirt. These pieces of dirt, however, will likely remain underneath, so I'm putting them in now because they're part of this stage of the build. I try to do everything in stages. I map these stages out while I'm doing other things, work, so on and so forth. I don't take that much time out to do these things. And most of the big part of the build, the actual entire town planning part, I do in lucid dreaming. So I will go into a dream state at night while I'm sleeping. I'll recognize, or at least induce, that lucid dream state, at which point I recognize that I am dreaming, and then I can do all sorts of things. Lots of people use it to fly around, do astral traveling, that sort of thing. But I've also found it's a very good workspace for creating large ideas, seeing how they work all at once. The only sad thing is that the unconscious mind has a very high capacity for seeing the larger picture and seeing things all at once, whereas the conscious mind is more logical. It applies time, space, and all these other limitations that real life applies to us over many years of training, learning, experience, social dynamics. Those sorts of things all contribute towards those limitations. So obviously our conscious mind is so far limited. It's far more limited than our subconscious mind, which is free. It's able to, if you've ever remembered one of your dreams and they've been completely off the wall, batshit crazy, then you would understand what I'm talking about. It can go, anything's possible in that subconscious part of your mind, and none of it seems crazy while you're in it. It's not until you actually realize that you're in a dream, and I suppose it doesn't seem crazy. You understand on an intrinsic, emotional, intuitive level that what you are seeing is a symbolic representation of something in your waking life. It's giving you messages. It's giving you clues as to what you can do or achieve in your world. That being said, though, I'm going to put my little character in his imaginary bed, and he's going to lucid dream about what he's doing tomorrow. But see, he didn't dream. He didn't even write. He's got to have a journal. If you want to dream properly, you've got to have a dream journal on the shelf next to you, so that in the morning when you wake up, before you even talk to anybody, don't talk to anybody, just write it down. Obviously, if you can't write, you're stuffed, but you may be able to dictate. Like if you can't write, maybe you'll be able to get your phone. There's a recording app on most phones. Pull that out, and then just start dictating your dream into your phone so that you can listen to it later. Because honestly, once you're in that first 5 to 10 minutes when you're waking up, you're still partly in it. Especially if you have regular dream times. I mean sleep times. Regular wake up times. These all contribute to being able to lucid dream, or at least they increase the chances of it being able to be done easily. But yeah, it's lots of fun for me. I really enjoy it. There's nothing more freeing than being able to talk to your favorite superheroes, maybe even travel into the realm of the afterlife and talk to people that have passed. You know, you could fight the Thanos if you wanted in full 3D surround sound first person mode. Like, you could watch it in third person mode if you want. You could watch it in first person and third person mode at the same time. It is just so much fun. But yeah, everybody does it differently. Some people have a natural knack for it. Others just don't have the capacity at this stage in their life. They may gain it later. But that, of course, all comes down to brainwaves. Okay, now brainwaves. Wow. Yeah, here we go. We're getting deep now. Deep into the science. It's not actually science. It's just my understanding of it. So, you know, you can't really take what I'm saying as gospel. All I can say is that these are my experiences, my opinions on the subject, based on 30, I started dreaming when I was 5, so 32 years of solid dreaming every night, and 20 years of interpreting and learning to understand how they work, what purpose they have, what types there are, and how to go about using them as a tool, as sort of a handbook for life itself. Now that might sound strange, but if you say go back a few hundred years, you'd hear about shaman and wizards and, you know, druids, and, you know, it's definitely linked to pagan religion, but it has reflections in Christianity and Buddhism and Islam, and all the main religions have some link to these dreams. You know, they might be visions, they might be something like that. They might have a different name, but in one way, shape, or form, they could be hallucinations even. They're still another page in the book of random visions and dreams that we have as humanity, as humans. And the special ones can do it. Well, everybody's special. Let's face it about that. Everybody's special. We're all unique, which makes us all all not special, because we're all unique. It's just, you know, we're all the same. No, we're not. But some people. Hey, look! While I was up there, I should have chopped that down. Some people can do it. Some people can't. For some, it's hard. For some, it's not. Yeah, if you know what's out there, you can look it up. Obviously, there's a lot more interpretations other than my own interpretation, and they may suit your way of thinking and your belief structure a bit better than the way I think about it. Because yeah, I don't really want to get into some sort of debate about which way is right. All I can know is that there is enough different people on the planet for all of us to be right, and for us not to have to worry about it. You know, who needs to be that right anyway? I've been right about a whole bunch of things so many times in my life, and most of those times it wasn't helpful. It wasn't thoughtful. I was just happened to be correct, and sometimes it's felt pretty bad, because when you can get something correct that hurts somebody else, you know, when you can tell the truth and it directly hurts somebody. After doing that a few times, I've really tried to not do that. And these days, even though I'm on the internet, you know, and I get trolled, and certain people come and try to harass me and stuff, and I give it back to them, and I am still consciously trying to avoid hitting right in their sore spots, because I can. It's like you can see them, you can feel them, even though they might be right across the world, but their attention is on you. You have a connection, even if it is just a brainwave connection, which of course brings me back to brainwaves again, which I didn't even fully discuss, because to be honest, I don't truly understand it completely. All I know that there are different frequencies of brainwaves which are more conducive to certain states of being, states of mind, states of understanding. And the lucid dreaming, the astral traveling, and dreaming in general all happen at certain frequencies of brain wave activity. Now, I believe they are mostly in the alpha quadrant of brainwave activity, because you'll have alpha, beta, delta, and gamma, the four major types, and they sort of run in stages. The higher the frequency, the more intense, or at least the more control you have over the situation. So if possible, you would want to be using the alpha stage brainwave frequencies for lucid dreaming, and then for other things like your basic dreams will happen at beta and delta sometimes. You know, delta dreamers usually just remember their dream. They just remember snippets of it, and they don't understand what the connotations of that dream have. What the message of that dream is, or how it pertains to them. That's all right. We don't need to know everything. You know, we don't. If we know too much, we can get ourselves in trouble. So that's for sure. I love talking about this stuff, and I also love not being interrupted. So, like I said, it is a novel time tonight where I get to say my piece in utter silence, with the complete unknowingness, the complete mystery of whether people are actually seeing this live, because I have no clue. It won't show me. It just literally won't show me. So if you have arrived and you're going, what the hell is this guy talking about, and why is he not responding to me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was not me. It was YouTube. Oh, and it's 11:11, which is a perfect time to be talking about dreams, because when I first started lucid dreaming, I began to see 11:11 everywhere, twice a day. I'd see 10 past 10 and 11 past 10, like, as well. Certain days I'd see this combination of ones over and over 3 or 4 times a day, for weeks on end. And then I had that very first lucid dream where I awoke into the dream and realized I was dreaming and was able to control what I was doing within that realm, and I was fully aware that it was a dream. It was a dream. But yeah, I think the library is starting to look librarianism. That's not a word, you idiot. But yeah, it's starting to look like how I envisioned. That is probably a better way of putting it. There's just a few little kinks in what I was doing, so I'm going to try and fix those things up before I jump off tonight, because like, it is really late. I just streamed Gran Turismo Sport earlier. Oh man, and I've got the burps now. Oh look, I missed a couple down there. I didn't make them round. Oh well. I guess I changed my tactic. See, I wanted to make them round like that sort of thing. Rounded at the top and bottom. And I need to take these damn trees down. Okay. Have I got enough space for the blocks? That is probably the key damage point. No, I don't. Okay. Scaffolding, I'm sorry, but you have to sit there like an eyesore. And let's go straight up through this beast. And this will be the last thing I do, just so I can see what on earth I just did. What the hell are you up to, Vibe? What are you doing? Yeah, if Rich was here, he'd be like, what the hell is he talking about? He's gone completely nutcase. But no, I haven't. I was always completely nutty. It's a complete Fruit Loop. But yeah, like I do reiterate to everybody, crazy people, you know, smart people seem like crazy people to dumb people. So I'm not saying anybody's dumb, but if you think I'm crazy, you might want to consider the possibility that I'm just smarter than you. Oh man, the arrogance of some people. I get it. I get that a lot from my mister. You're so arrogant. I know, baby, but you love me. You know, it just doesn't help the situation. But dang, that's how I am sometimes. Sometimes I'm very humble. Other times, I feel like I have earned the right to be a little arrogant about things. I've spent many years developing these skills and working on things and doing things that, you know, it's a path untrodden, or at least it will be a path that's well trodden once I'm long gone, because it'll probably become the norm. Even though I wouldn't say I was a popular kid at school, everybody knew my name, everybody knew what I did, everybody, you know, had a nickname for me, in so many different classes or groups of people, just because of the kind of person I am and the sort of, not respect I commanded, but the abilities that I had that seemed attractive to other people. Yet when you got them, you know that they're a different thing. They are both a gift and a curse. You can't sort of turn them off, and that can be quite disturbing for young people and teenagers. So dealing with this sort of stuff with my children, going through assessing what sort of gifts they have been, you know, it's been an amazing journey as a parent. They've all got their different strengths and weaknesses, as we know all this stuff. You know, I'm not hitting on any new ground, just, you know, talking about this, but I've definitely hit on new ground when it comes to the dream stuff, to the arts and imagination. What else? You know, that's pretty much it, I suppose. There's probably a few more things, but I don't consider them to be majors. Which, but then, given that some people have a different opinion of those things, they might be major to somebody else. But just to me, they're not that major. They're just run-of-the-mill, everyday sort of skills that everybody has to a greater degree than I do. I just happen to have, to a lesser degree, the same skill sets. You know, whenever I build a character in an RPG, the first character I build is a balanced character that has sort of a mix of everything, not too strong in any particular area, but given any situation, they can usually scrape on through with just basic jack of all trades skill sets. So what are we looking at? How does it look? Rate this out of 10. You obviously can't answer, so there, I'm just being a dick. But yes, that's my library. I need to find a place to put one more block so I can have a free space. Ooh. I should check on the yeah, it sounds like there is a whole bunch of bloody zombies down at the ye old bloody, whatchamacallit, what am I calling it? It's a village. It's a villager. Oh look, okay, now it's just the villagers. They're just talking. They're annoying bastards. They're loud, obnoxious. Is the stone golem still there? Iron golem still there? Yes. These guys are not breeding. I haven't been trading with them lately. But I have killed off the nitwits, and I got a whole lot of cartographers. They must be like the second most common spawn after nitwits, because it was cartographer, nitwit, and that was started from, holy crap, you gave me a fright. That was started from a cartographer and a butcher. Then I finally got up to where I'm at now, which is I got a shepherd. He's not a farmer, otherwise this place would look a lot better, and a cleric. I've got a toolsmith, but I need to feed them more, you see, and I don't have the capabilities to feed them more. I've got to just keep killing and breeding them until I get a farmer. Once I've got a farmer, this thing should be self-sufficient. And secondarily, if I could start moving these guys away, and building smaller villages, say 50, a few blocks away, then we should get a bit more action. In my other world, I didn't have a village centre, you see. I just let them roam around within certain areas, and then just expanded, moved the doors, cut some doors down, that sort of thing. And then we wound up with this huge, I wound up with a huge village with multiple villages within the same chunk, and they were all going off. I had different access to different stuff. The one thing I didn't really figure out, or at least work too hard on, was moving them around from place to place, getting them to the right place. Because now that we have all the new updates and everything, I do really enjoy going back there. It is a great world to check out. However, at the end of the day, I've got to travel 2 maps to get to the new stuff. Oh crap, that was totally the wrong block. Oh crap, I don't have it. Oh no, that is just totally gonna ruin my OCD day. So, if you have been watching, if by some sort of miracle this was playing somewhere and you got a notification and you came in and you spent some time here, thank you so much. But that's about me for tonight. I wish you all the best, and I hope that while you don't see me, you be kind to one another, and have fun out there. Peace. Next time, I'll be able to finish this here library and get on with a whole bunch of other stuff. So be cool, folks. Be